The Supreme Court, what's the role of the Supreme Court? To interpret the laws, right? The laws are there for a purpose, to which means to create law and order. They don't create the law, they are officers of the law. So they have to interpret what the law is. That's the role of the Supreme Court, not to make law. Congress make law. So if the law says that Trump is immune, him or anybody else, you have to go by what the law says.
I disagree with it because no one should ever be above the law, and it appear, and I think what the Supreme Court is doing is they're just putting a powerful person above the law, likely because they're just favoriting the powerful and not even valuing those who are regular people like the rest of us.
I disagree. He should not have an immunity. For what happened out there in Capitol Hill? No. For all the heathen involved in it, if it was anybody else besides Donald Trump, they'd be in prison right now. They'd be in jail.
I disagree with it wholeheartedly because it's a terrible ruling, and they're giving Trump everything he wants so he can get a dictatorship, because they're undermining all the institutions, all the agencies, and if he gets his way, if he wins again, it's going to be a mess here in the United States.
I disagree. I think a lot of people are saying no one is above the law, so I think that holds true for even a former president, so, or if they're in office or not. So I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't agree. I respect it, but I don't agree with it. Like what happened on January 6th and his involvement in it is clear.
I disagree with it because at the end of the day, there's still things that he was guilty for, and I feel like he should be able to take those responsibilities as an adult and someone who's been a president himself. And I just feel like maybe, that wasn't the greatest decision, especially for someone that's trying to become the president or trying to do any of that. I feel like it should just be a lot more, respect for the people.
Disagree, absolutely. They're making they're basically making the president a kingship by doing that. There's now, they can do whatever. Cool, okay. Bye, democracy.
We know that it is not right for any kind of people or for any kind of person, whether it is Biden or Trump. So I totally disagree.
No, I do not agree. I don't agree for the simple fact that January 6th, I hate how people are afraid to use this word, but it was essentially a coup d'etat. It was basically Trump said, I'm going to go to the Capitol and I'm going to meet you there. He committed an act of treason against this country. So for him not to face any criminal actions for his crime, that's ridiculous to me.
I have no opinion. I have no opinion.